fall incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Let's go.
You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Lawrence on third down. It's deep for Duvernay. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now Allen. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Throwing is Allen on third. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Jags are going to get it back here just past the 35. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Three 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Red 23. Think right. Red.
A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne down inside the 40. 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Etienne once more. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A run there with Cook not going to accomplish much. Call it no gain. Second down coming up. From the gun, it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. And now they'll throw with Allen. And complete right side to Cook.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2. To the air, Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jaguars are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On play action, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, Allen. Coleman has it here right side. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up second down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Allen from the gun on third down. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. And again, it's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Curtis Samuel from 13 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. Escapes the defender. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run with Etienne. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are once again back in front.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated grooves. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On second down, here's the option. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. This third down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. From midfield, here's Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Allen going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. T. Higgins, 38 yards. And the Bills have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, here's Agnew. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 9th overall. And the Bills use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. That is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Lawrence going to get this to Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And quickly they get to the line. And to throw again is Lawrence. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
30 left. 13 loop. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Takes a 24. Take right open.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Open man is Duvernay. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. play action. It's Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. This is caught. It's Kirk. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Hey, kill. 11.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. The 20. Oh, no, lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Cook. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They try again with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Lawrence. Connects with Duvernay. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed